Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. It is a Wednesday, which means it's time for another edition of Wednesdays with Winnie. Boom, right there. With Winnie and Gary for Wednesday, November 2nd of 2022. I hope everybody's doing okay on this fine Wednesday. I'm a little sore. My back is killing me, so I apologize. I might have a shorter live stream today. But I hope everybody's doing well. Hi there, Marty. Hi there, Jenny D. Hey there, Aurora. Hey there, CM. Hey there, Callie Mo. Welcome to the chat. Welcome, everybody. Great to see you. Hey there, Matt. Welcome to the chat. And great to see everybody on the chat there. We have the first Wednesday of November here. Hey there, Karen and Sue. Everybody filing in. Joining the chat. Great to see you. Gary is just sitting here on the table doing nothing. A minute ago, well, about 5 minutes ago, I was taking pictures for the thumbnail of this video, and he was so interested. Hey there, Lisa. Hey there, RoboKitten. He was so interested in this ball, which he hasn't played with in a long time. Oh, he's tilting his head. He's tilting his head. Nope, nope, not too interested. You gonna get it, buddy? Hey there, Katie. Oh, thank you so much for the kind words, RCM. Yeah, my back has been killing me lately, so... And I was at a store today, and all of a sudden we were shopping, Jenny D and I, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, my back is pinching. So I've had the heat on it when we were in the car. The heated seats were nice, so I've been trying to stretch. So yeah, I'm trying to take it easy. So if they start running around here, I don't know how well I can chase them around today. Right, Winnie? Although she came to me with the ball, so well, she came to me when I have this up here. Thank you, Aurora. Thank you for the comments there. I should be feeling okay. I think I just need to rest my back. Hey there, Evelyn. Welcome to the chat. Gary, look at your face. Look at that smile. I always joke and say he's smiling when he kind of opens his mouth just a little bit there. Hey there. Hey, Think Pink. Good to see you in the chat. Okay, buddy. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Ready? You gonna chase it? Oh, Matt, you're having back issues too. Hey there, Galen. Welcome to the chat. Sir Geek. Oh, yeah, I'm too young to have back. I missed that in chat. Okay, gotcha. Hey, Sir Geek, welcome. Yeah, I'll have to try some of those tips. Thanks, everybody. Ready, Gary? Watch this, buddy. Watch this. Went over there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's like, I'm going to go get it. I'm going to go get it. I'm going to go get it. Don't knock everything over, buddy. Don't knock everything over. Did you get it? Ready? Ready? Gary. Gary, here we go. Uh-oh. It fell off the table. I thought it was going to land on the table. He's like, oh, I better go get it. I better go get it. And Winnie is just up on that post there, just still watching. Oh, okay, Winnie. I'm going to bend down and get this here. Ready, Winnie? You want it? You want the ball? Oh, you want this to scratch your side here, your neck. Is that nice? Is that nice? So Winnie and Gary had kind of an exciting week here. We had visitors. We had really great friends from Jenny's hometown come and visit us, and they stayed with us for some time since last week, and it was really wonderful. They actually just left today to fly back home, and it was so wonderful to see some old friends. And Winnie and Gary were just so wonderful, and Gary, of course, from day one was fast friends and wanted to hang out and be like, hi, my name is Gary, I want to hang out and hang out with you and play. And Winnie, as expected, was a little more standoffish. Hey there, Terry, welcome to the chat. And Winnie, she wasn't standoffish. I shouldn't say that, but she wasn't as. She was cautious. Yeah, she was cautious. Oh, okay, it's bath time. It's bath time, Winnie. Here you go, Winnie. So she was a little more cautious, but she was friendly with everybody as well. So that was really kind of fun for them. Winnie, here we go.
The rare occasion that she let somebody pick her up.
Yeah, and our friend actually, hey there, Darnoldy. Our friend actually was walking around, picked up Winnie, and was walking around with her. She let him pick her up, and same with Gary. Gary was really great about it, right, buddy? You know, you're hanging out over here. I threw that ball for you, and you're just hanging out. Boop. Get a boop? Do I get a boop? Or are you gonna go look for food? You're gonna look for food. You can eat some food. Yeah, their eating schedule's a little off today as well because we were out for a good part of the day. So their schedule is a little off. And yesterday we spent a really good amount of time in Chicago. So they, Winnie and Gary were hanging out here. We checked in on them on the cams and everything. So that was fine. And Winnie's gonna go over there and eat as well. Right, Winnie? That's a view we don't get too often. Winnie and Gary there trying to eat at the same time. Winnie's like, hey, wait a minute. I want some food too. I want some food too. Okay, Winnie. Gary's got his food. Winnie's like, where's my food? Okay, sweetie, here you go. Let's see. Let's see. Did you eat your food? Did you eat all your dinner yet? No, you still have a little bit left. And he still has half a can. There was some, was that today, Jen, that happened with the food?
Yeah.
There was some excitement today. Oh yeah, this morning. There was a little bit of silly chaos with Winnie and Gary this morning. Yeah, Winnie and Gary were both, this morning while we were having breakfast, we were all kind of hanging out at the table. Winnie and Gary were both standing over here on the counter. And Jenny tried to walk over here and give both Winnie and Gary a hug. And she did. She succeeded, which is wonderful, which is not unusual. But Winnie, after she got hugged, she took a couple steps backwards and stepped on the edge of this food bowl. Oh, sorry, that's right. She stuck her foot in this food bowl, which had a ton of Gary's food in it, Gary's wet food. And so that surprised her because she was stepping backwards, put her paw in there. That surprised her. So she lifted her paw up really quick, stepped on the edge of it, flipped the bowl over. Gary's food goes all over. Gary jumps down, runs down. And then Winnie freaked out because she just stepped in food and flipped the bowl over. She ran across, jumped down, and landed on the table bench there. Jumped down from the bench because it was slid out and ran around the living room and then up the stairs, tracking Gary's wet food along the way from her paw. So it was hilarious. It was just this real quick chaos. We're like, oh my gosh, it was like food and everything. And the funny thing was though, Winnie, of course, you know, as any cat would do, instinctually would had to clean her paw, had to clean her foot because she got her foot stuck in something. So Winnie was forced to eat a little wet food. She cleaned her paw, licked her paw off, cleaned out all the food, and she didn't spit it out or anything. So it was kind of amusing. We're like, Winnie, is this the way we're gonna get you to eat wet food? Is by making you step in Gary's wet food? Yeah, yes, Lisa, that's right. It could have been worse. It could have been poop. And Karen, you are so on point there. That's exactly what we said. It would have been a perfect scene if Yakety Sax was playing. Exactly, Sonny. Everybody has great minds are thinking alike. Hey there, Sonny. Yeah, so I'm like, oh my gosh. And it's funny, I have that on record too, the Yakety Sax Benny Hill theme. It would have been perfect. It would have been too funny. You know, that makes me wonder. I wonder if any of that chaos was captured on our security cams. I'll have to take a look. And if it was, I'll have to see if I can zoom in. It probably won't. You probably wouldn't be able to see anything in terms of them stepping on this here, because it happened here, and the camera is up in the corner across there. So, but maybe the chaos of the aftermath of her running around, maybe we caught that on video. I don't know. I'll have to check, and if so, I'll have to add the yakety sax music from Benny Hill theme. Right, Winnie? Right, Winnie? Can I get a boop? You were silly this morning. Boop. She was silly. So yeah, that was kind of an unexpected event that happened this morning. Right, Winnie? Which makes me wonder what. There's not a lot here. It's just a tiny, tiny bit. Let's see how you react. You gonna just instantly look away? Huh? You want some? She's like, no. No. She's like, no. Get that away from me. I object. I'm right here in case she's like, no. She wouldn't do that, but that was pretty funny. Winnie, you are so silly. And Gary is so silly. Right, buddy? You had fun visiting with friends, huh? You had fun, right? You had fun, right? We get a high five? We get a high five? We get a high five? He's like, nope. Nope, not right now. He's getting so good at the high fives with Jenny that earlier today, Jenny walked by and he was sitting on the countertop in the kitchen, and she walked by and she's like, "Hi, Gary," and she didn't even raise her hand. He just raised his paw to give her a high five, and then she noticed it at the last second and she's like, "Oh, I left you hanging." So she turned back to him. He raised his paw again and she gave him a high five. It was the funniest thing. Right, Gary? High five? Oh, what was that noise? What was that, Jen? Was that Winnie? Had to be Winnie. Oh, what are you doing over there, Winnie? Is there a buggy or something? What are you doing over there? What are you doing? Oh, she moved the. There's a little clipboard there that she just knocked over. That's all. That's all. What was that, Winnie? Was there a little clipboard noise? Was there a noise? And after it was funny. After she ran around the house, like after stepping in the food, and she cleaned off her paw, we were like, oh, let's go get her. Let's grab her, and then we'll like hold her up and wipe off her paw in case there was any food still on it, with a little damp paper towel. But she didn't want to have any of that because she was a little spooked from having that whole event, and she went and hid under here under this record console. So she that's where she usually goes, is her like little safe space, unless it's the vacuum, and then that's when she goes on top of the cabinets in the counter. No, our guests did not get a high five. That's a great question, RoboKitten. But I didn't even think about that. Trying to see if
I tried to
if
see if they would do it. They didn't.
oh, they didn't. Oh, Jenny did have our guests try that. What's that?
I said he wouldn't do it with them.
Oh, he would not do it with them. He wouldn't do it with them. Jenny tried to get our guests to get a high five from Gary. Jenny is the high five queen with Gary. I can get him to do it sometimes, but usually what I'm attempting is during these live streams, and he's on the floor, and that's really not the prime spot where he gives high fives. It's usually when he's on the counter. Usually when he's on the counter. Yes, high fives are reserved for Mama. I'm not that cool. Right, Gary?
He did show
Right, buddy.
them high fives.
He did show it to them. He high-fived Jenny.
High five, he played patty cake.
Oh, yeah, he played patty cake with Jenny. He did the shake, handshake, or paw shake. Because Jenny's trying to teach him to do... She's gotten him to do high fives, like, no problem. He does that a lot. He'll do a high five. Hey there, Georgia girl. Or as Mr. A from Kitten Academy would say, GA girl. Welcome to the chat. Hey, Jonathan. Welcome, Jonathan. Great to see you, buddy. Hope you are doing well. Yeah, and so so Gary was high-fiving with Jenny, and he'll high-five with her, no problem. And she's got him to do a high five, a handshake, or a high five, fist bump, and a handshake. Yes, Jonathan, we are still kicking. Winnie and Gary are now 5 years old. They're almost 6. In 2 months, they'll be 6 years old. Right, buddy? 6 years old. That's so crazy. Right, Winnie? Winnie, look how big you are. One of your biggest fans from when you were at Kitten Academy. Jonathan, YouTube, no iTube. He was a moderator here. He was one of Winnie's biggest fans when she was at Kitten Academy. And look how big you are now. Look how big you are. So big and healthy. Right? Still so playful. Still so playful.
Oh, Gary.
But yeah, what I was saying is that Gary is Gary will do a triple, like a triple play. Oh, she's making her head tilts. He'll do a high five, a fist bump, then a paw shake. And now Jenny's getting him to do basically a what do you call it? A patty cake back and forth. Yes, lefty. Yes, that's right, Lisa. Yeah, you and Jonathan both big mega fans of Winnie, and she's a little kitten. And now look at her. So amazing. Oh, so Winnie, all your fans are commenting. People are saying, me too, yes. And same with us. Winnie is the sole reason that we ended up adopting from Kitten Academy, because we were so drawn to Winnie when we were watching Kitten Academy at the end of 2016. And hey there, Jim. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, so at the end of 2016, when we discovered Kitten Academy and we were watching, then in January of 2017, when Winnie and Gary arrived, we were so drawn to Winnie. And then when we finally adopted her, we could not leave Gary either. We were so drawn to Gary as well.
Gary's over there feeling like chocolate over.
Oh, Gary, you're pouting over there because so many people are talking about you. Gary, you're over there in the corner pouting.
Okay, buddy.
Yes, Gary is a total dude. Gary is awesome. He's my buddy. He's my puppy cat. I like to call him my puppy cat.
He is a dude.
He is a dude. Gary chilling out here with Mama's sneakers. Yeah, he is a big cuddle boy. He is unlike any cat that we've ever had, both Jenny and I growing up as well. Like, it's our first boy cat we've had. Whoa, Winnie, what are you doing? They're so silly. Uh-oh. They're going to chase each other now, I think. Oh, we left the vacuum out. What is that, Winnie? That's the thing you hate. The vacuum. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing that happened. She is so silly. That's the other thing that happened this week. And like I mentioned earlier, we had visitors from out of town this past week, and they left today. We had a wine glass. Where was it sitting, Jen?
I literally sat on the counter to put it in the cabinet.
Oh. Hey, Lorelai, welcome and happy birthday. Yeah, we had a wine glass sitting here. We just cleaned up after having some drinks with our friends, and a clean wine glass was sitting right here on the counter. Hey, Sue. And Winnie jumped up on the counter, and she knocked into it. She jumped up onto the counter and knocked into it, and it went smashing down.
She turned it into a stemless glass.
She turned it into a stemless glass. I shouldn't say that it was smashed. The way it fell was the stem and base of the glass broke away from the cup part of the glass, of the wine glass. So she turned a wine glass into a stemless wine glass. So we all kind of it didn't shatter or anything, so there wasn't a ton of glass because it just kind of snapped the stem off. Of course, there were a few shards and everything on the counter, but she jumped down and we immediately picked her up and looked at her, checked her, no glass near her at all. And then I took her away, and then we cleaned up the glass and made sure everything was gone. That's why the vacuum's down there. We cleaned up the glass. Any potential pieces of glass that we could not see, we vacuumed. So, Gary, what are you doing? So yeah, it was a couple adventurous things that happened there. Gary, look at this. You haven't played with this in ages.
Gary helped us solve crime.
Oh yeah, they both helped us solve a crime. We played one of those detective games called Hunt a Killer, where you and your friends kind of investigate a murder, and we figured out. And Gary kept walking up onto the table and sitting down on all the evidence. Oh, he is watching this. You haven't seen this toy in a long time, buddy, huh? He's like, nope, it's too close. I need to stalk it. This is a toy that he used to grab, even when it was spinning around, and drag it by the feather. And drag it around. Oh, Jonathan, I saw your questions there. Yes, Gary was used to have issues being a little overweight, and Winnie was underweight. That has all been taken care of in the. It's been like over a year now, right? They've been really great.
He's been maintaining for a couple of years.
Yeah, for Gary's been maintaining a really healthy weight and size for a couple of years, and Winnie is finally no longer underweight, and she is cleared of all potential. What the vet was considering is that she was possibly in stage 1 of kidney failure, but after, or sorry, I keep saying failure, kidney disease. That's what they thought like years ago. And after monitoring her and everything and putting her on a special diet and everything, and after so many blood tests every 6 months, yeah, they've cleared her. She's been great. So Winnie is very healthy. She's a good weight, good size. And because she's a great weight and great size, she's on prescription food. And because Gary's a good size now and lost some weight, and Winnie's gained some weight, and they've been stable that way for a while now, they're both way more active, especially with each other. And they both play and wrestle and have a lot of fun like they did when they were kittens. Gary, what are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? You keeping the neighborhood safe? Is that what you're doing? He still likes to stalk the neighborhood and watch the neighborhood, cats and everything. Oh, I wonder if is the neighborhood mama cat out there? There's a cat that, it's not a mom cat, but everybody in the neighborhood calls her mama cat for some reason. And she likes to sit down here on there's a little retaining wall, and she'll watch Gary, and he'll just sit here and watch her. And she came and visited the other day. I took a few pictures. They're not great pictures, so I don't know if I'll post them on social media, but yeah, the neighborhood cat will watch Winnie and Gary. It's the funniest thing. Right, Winnie? Winnie's not a big fan when the neighborhood cats are there. She'll watch the chipmunks, though. Right, Winnie? Boop. But yeah, she's no longer skinny Winnie, no longer my mini Winnie. She's a good size. I don't know if the weight log book is out here or upstairs. Maybe it's upstairs. Oh, yeah. It's in the kitchen.
They were weighed like a week ago.
Oh, we haven't weighed them this week, but we weighed them about a week ago, and they're still maintaining good weight.
Winnie's just over 9 pounds. Gary is holding at 13.
So Gary's been holding around 13 pounds, and Winnie is at 9 pounds, which is, look at you, silly. Look at you. You look like you're begging. Please, sir, can I have some more? She's like, no, I want to attack this thing. And she still loves this silly stick toy, which had the little fluffy fish thing break off the first day, and just loves it like this. She prefers it like this. Hi, buddy. Hi, Gary. Yes, displaying her stripes. Her striking stripes like a sphinx. She does look like a sphinx there. That's right, Lisa. Yeah, they do still go up on the cabinets, on the cupboards, so much so that we've accommodated them. And I built a bridge. I built a bridge that's carpeted, so they both still love to jump up on the counter here, the fridge. They camp out up there. We've got like a beach towel that we wash every now and then. That's up on top there, so it's not dusty cabinet top. Then they lounge here. Winnie lounges up on top of that bridge a lot. And then we also have like beach towels up across on top there as well. And the funny thing is, yeah, it's like nice plush carpeting. It's like nicer carpeting than we have in our house. We only have carpeting on our stairs, but carpeting on our stairs is trash from our last cats. And yeah, and Gary still wants to go down in the basement all the time and play. You gonna start begging me now? You're gonna start yelling at me here in a minute? You're giving me that frantic look. I know you're gonna stretch out for the door. You gonna start yelling at me, buddy? Oh, he's like, I want to go in the basement. I want to go in the basement. So silly. So silly. So silly, Gary. I'll do this. So just make big cow eyes, staring at the doorknob of the basement door, looking back. He'll stretch out. Hey there, Cozy Kitten. Welcome to the chat. Gary. It's too adorable. He's like, Papa, let me down. Let me in the basement. Maybe later, buddy. Boop. Maybe later. What about you, Winnie? You want to play some more? You want to play some more? Jen, where did the green paper ball go? I don't know where it went. It's one of the favorite toys of theirs. Yeah. And lately Gary's been playing with these cherry toys that he loved ever since he was a kitten, and he's been bringing this to us, and then he still plays with every morning. As you can see, it's all bitten up. This birdie, little plastic cheap birdie toy from Badminton, a little shuttlecock birdie. Every morning, Gary hangs out here and we play with this, and he loves it. Oh yeah, and that's that toy that Jenny's playing with. Gary loves that too.
Come here, Gary.
So does Winnie. These little, uh-oh, here comes Winnie. Here comes Winnie. She's doing some head tilting there. Some head tilting. Yeah, these toys are fun. It was like a 3-pack, right?
Yeah, I got
And
them
they're
on Amazon.
We just got them on Amazon. It's like little like rolled thick paper.
It's like the handles out of paper bags.
Yeah, it's almost like the handles of a paper bag. And it's yeah, I'm scared. They have a lot of toys here, and they've got a ton of toys in the basement too. Let's see. Oh my gosh, yes, Lisa. These cherries are like those clackers. I had those in the 70s, where they're almost like marbles that would clack back and forth. Oh, there goes Gary with that toy. He does. Oh, Gary. Oh, he's gonna play with that and stuff. He doesn't know what to do. He's like, oh, you're making noise with the cherries, but I've got that toy, which I love. Oh, I'm a little slow here because Winnie just jumped into the camera. Okay, Gary, I'm going to put these here. Let's see if you go for that. No, you were going to play with that or the one down below? Oh, he's like, I'll play with the cherries. Play with those. Oh, good job, Gary. Hey there, Jane. Welcome to the chat. Oh, no. Okay, let me save him. Don't push them under. Don't. He hasn't pushed toys under the fridge in a while. Okay, Gary. Here they go. Ready? Ready? Oh, that didn't go far. Didn't go far. I hit their little turntable there. Okay, Gary, here we go. You want to play now? I'm slow motion chasing you here. Okay, buddy, here we go. Here we go. I know you're ready in play mode. He's like, Papa, he's watching back. Here we go. Too slow. He ran after those. He ran after that. Yeah, give it here. He just was patting at that. He was just patting at it. Come on, knock it down. Come on. Oh, that's right. I forgot to mention last week. Jenny D also set up their gallery again. We moved some of their pictures around. The kittens have, the kittens, they're almost 6 now. They've got their portrait that Zessel from Kitten Academy Discord made of the Font family, Ariel, the mom cat, and there's a little Winnie, and there's a little Gary, and Zaffin, Baskerville, and Charlie. But it's their little artwork. Winnie, whose formal name is Wingdings, her certificate from Kitten Academy. Gary, whose formal name is Garamond, his certificate. And just random paintings that Jenny and her mom and aunt made. It's a corn dog and a heart here and another cat and a flower. And then here's like a little thing we found at an antique store. I don't even know what you'd call it. But it's a little like ceramic button. What? Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. It's a mirror. It's like a little compact mirror we found in an antique store. And it looks like Winnie and Gary, so we bought that. It's really small, like compared to my hand. So, yeah. And then they've got their flat mice, little painting Jenny D made. So yeah, they've got their little gallery for them, and their little fishbowl. Right, buddy? Right, buddy? You got all your art gallery, right? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, here it is, buddy. Oh no. Get that, Gary, get it. Get it. You get it. It's a fake plant, by the way. It's a fake tree. Get it, buddy. Uh-oh, you left it there. What are you going to do? You better get it. Get it. Gary, what's happening? What's happening? Gary, it moved over here. It moved over here. Good job. Good job. Winnie still loves camping out in her tent over here. And Gary loves hanging out up here. This is a silly bath mat. We don't use it as a bath mat. We found it at some store. It's a big Gary. Okay, Gary, where are you going? Gary, come here. Gary, come here. Here it goes. Here it goes. Off he goes. Winnie's like, what? Look at Winnie's surprised look. Her wide stance. She's like, oh my gosh. High speed Gary. High speed Gary. And off she goes. Yeah, so they've been doing really well though. Right, buddy? You silly boy. You silly boy. We do, Marty, the Bob Ross forest. I believe we do still have that. We've got a whole bunch of other little small, tiny little paintings and artworks that we have for the Winnie and Gary gallery for them to appreciate, but we haven't hung them all up yet. Okay, here we go, buddy. Here we go. Whoops, wrong way. That didn't go far. Sorry, buddy. He's in play mode now. He's in play mode now. Here we go. Hey there, Grace. Welcome to the chat. Okay, Gary, here we go. Off he goes. Off he goes, running. Where'd it go? You missed it, buddy. It's over there. It's over there. Or, you love this too, buddy. You love that too. Or, Gary, let's see. Let's see. It's up here. Here's your cherries. He's so silly. He just ran up there and launched this at my feet. And this is how he plays every morning, except mostly with that badminton birdie. Look at that face. You're such a sweet boy. Such a sweet boy. He reminds me a lot of Custard at Kitten Academy. His face. It's just that Custard has smaller eyes, but there's something about them both that is so similar to me. Maybe that's why I adore both of them. Oh, Gary, what'd you do? You knocked it down. Boop. You're so silly. So silly. And I bet Winnie is probably chilling on the bed upstairs. I don't know where your birdie went, Gary. Oh, here's your birdie. Here's your birdie. It's all bitten up. If they start shredding it, we will. Hey there, Paula. Welcome to the chat. And Diane, welcome to the chat. Yeah, if it starts shredding, we will definitely replace it or throw it out. And there's 3 of them in the pack. So silly. I love it. Boop. So that's like me every morning with Gary for like probably 15-20 minutes. We'll play with this. It's usually me getting too tired, but it's just like this. And now that I think about it, he usually doesn't play with this birdie with me at night, but it could be because this past week we've had visitors and they just left today, and Gary and I have not really had our playtime in the morning like we have usually had. And so he's just so silly. He just loves this thing.
When you found the other one.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Was she just biting that?
Yeah.
What, did she walk in here with it?
She just pulled it off the footstool and was
Oh, Winnie just
this.
pulled it. Winnie just was like whipping this around. Here you go, Winnie. Winnie was just playing with one as well. Here. Winnie, here it is. Winnie. There it is. It's just the funniest thing how cats will gravitate to some things which are just not cat toys and just love them. For these two knuckleheads, it's these badminton birdies. Oh, you're meowing. You want more food, huh? She's like, nope. You being a little princess? Because you are. And she finished her food. Okay, Winnie, here you go. Here you go. Oh, I just love it. They're almost 6 years old and they still play like kittens all the time. Ready? Here we go. Maybe not as much as they used to. I think she's gonna jump up. But they still are so playful. Winnie. Was Gary watching?
Oh, he's giving you stink face. He's staring that thing down.
She's like, I need to get this thing. I need to get this thing. What happened when it stopped moving on its own, huh? Jenny D says that. Gary's giving me a stink face because I'm not playing with him.
He's staring that thing down like crazy. So
What's he staring down?
the toy.
The one I'm playing with?
Yeah, he is absolutely still.
Where is he? Oh, I don't know if you can see him. I'll try and zoom in. Gary is way over there in the corner. We see you, Gary. We see you out there. We see you out there. Well, he's camouflaged in those cat curtains.
Yeah.
Ready, Winnie? Here we go. And off she goes. Whoa, okay. Okay. Okay, Gary wants to play with this too. Is this what you want, buddy? Your sister was playing with it. I always kind of have my hand out. Oh, I missed. Probably because I'm watching the camera. I always kind of have to have my hand out to catch the toy that he's playing with because he ultimately will flip it and it'll drop. Good job, buddy. Oh, I caught it. It's right here, buddy. It's right here. He's like, my other toys are down there. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Oh, so silly. So silly. So silly. Yeah, but they've been doing really great. Right, buddy? Boop. Been doing really great. And it was so fun to visit with friends this past week and have Winnie and Gary be cozy with them and hang out with them and be friendly and not be scared. And, you know, the first few years that Winnie was here, she was terrified whenever the doorbell would ring or people would be over. But now she's just super friendly. And Gary's always been fast friends with anybody. Even if it's like a delivery person at the door, it'll be like, hi, I'm Gary. So she's like, I better go investigate.
There's always the joke that if a robber came in here, they'd never actually get anything because Gary would just pester them for scratches.
Yeah. Jenny just said in the background there, if we ever had a robber come and they would never get anything out of the house because Gary would just be pestering them for some playtime and scratches and hugs. So Gary would be fast friends. Whoa, good job, Winnie. But yeah, I'm glad you guys could all join us again for another Wednesday. Right, Winnie? Winnie, you want to go up hang out on the bridge? She sleeps up there a lot at night. Winnie, check this out, Winnie. Winnie. Here we go. Winnie, look it. She's like, no, I want food. Winnie, hey, here we go. Here we go. Look at Winnie. Winnie. It's on the bridge. Go get it. She's like, oh, no, I just realized I got to go fetch that thing at some point if they don't bring it back down. Oh, boy. It's up there. It's up there, Winnie. You're king of the mountain. Okay, I'll give you some scratches. Give you some scratches. Too adorable. Too adorable. Too cute. But thanks everybody for tuning in. It's been a fun one. Right, buddy? And yeah, we will be back again next week. And if you're not familiar, if you stumbled on this video on YouTube, if you're not familiar with these two knuckleheads, this is Winnie, and this is her brother Gary, formerly named Wingdings, and Garamond from the font litter of Kitten Academy, based out of Connecticut. They originally were in Illinois, where we are, and we adopted them in 2017. So check out Kitten Academy live stream on YouTube. That's where we discovered them and fell in love with them and adopted them. Kitten Academy is a mom cat and kitten foster. They work with Dawes in Connecticut, a shelter out there, wonderful shelter, giving great homes and fostering duties to mom cats and kittens, and you can adopt from there as well. Also check out Brew Cats out of Texas, BRU Cats, and Sarah Donner with Moby Kit Rescue, Club Smoosh out of Massachusetts, and Kit Kat Playroom, and Tiny Kittens Headquarters, and wonderful other streamers out there. All of them, follow all of them. Comment on all their videos and follow their YouTube channels and share their videos and engage in everything, because it helps with their YouTube algorithms, that helps them get a little bit of YouTube ad revenue to help continue their missions to save mom cats and kittens. So thanks again, everybody, for joining us, and thank you, Lisa, our wonderful moderator, Jonathan, our wonderful moderator, Jenny D, wonderful moderator, and thank you all for joining us and chatting with me on another Wednesday, and we will see you again next week, right? Right, buddy? Right, Gary? Boop. High five for the road, buddy. Oh, denied. Denied. Thanks, everybody. Hope to see you again next week. Bye.